I'm actually surprised and shocked that my relationship had lasted this long, because it started with flirting, then it went into trauma bonding, and then it became just maybe God made you an assignment over my life and I'm an assignment over yours. I showed up broken. She showed up broken. We showed up with baggage, lots of baggage, but we made the decision that we're gonna love each other enough to stand here and help each other unpack.
Okay.
I'm not gonna judge you with the baggage that you showed up with. Don't judge me with mine. We might argue and disagree about some of the stuff that's pre-existing traumas that we've brought into the relationship.
Brought it with you, yeah.
Right? And so what do we do about where we are and what we have? And guess what? If we ultimately have made each other better, were we supposed to be in each other's life for just this period? Because we were here to prepare ourselves for who else is supposed to be here?
Yeah.
Or did we go through all of this live unraveling? Your parenting issues, my parenting issues, relationships that have put triggers and boundaries and trauma. Nobody ever talks to me that way. No one ever makes me feel, so now I'm now moving and operating within the comforts and discomforts of your past experiences.
I call it marrying your nurse. I call it marrying your nurse. The person that you went to get well, you don't recognize that they're scaffolding and not the building. Okay? And you walk off tearing up the building and living in the scaffolding. And it's hard to determine which one is which. A lot of prayer, a lot of discernment. I took my wife to every old woman I could find, including my grandmother.
Wow.
Let them smoke them, because nobody knows a woman like a woman.
Yeah.
Nobody knows a woman like a woman. And there are women who have the same kind of trauma stories that you have and have been through the abuse that you have. And when those traumas clash, the house burns down. Sometimes with the kids in it. So you can't afford to marry the scaffolding after you built the house.
Wow.
Yeah. Some people are in your life for a season. Some people are in your life for a reason. And some people are in your life for a lifetime. I don't know what category she fits in, but you got to figure that out, and you got to figure that out soon, because you're getting older.
Yes, sir.
And you're running out of time. And I say that with a face full of gray hair, that if you don't figure it out quick, it ain't gonna matter in a minute.
You just said something. Some people are in your life for a reason, others are there for a season, and it's important to recognize when people's seasons are over.
Right.
There's an expiration date on loyalty. Some of us want to hold on and hold on and hold on, and you know that this relationship is at capacity.
Right.
It's hit a wall. Nothing about this season that you're in right now makes sense to proceed with this person, but you want to hold on because you're familiar with it.
Yeah.
And so I've wrestled with all of those things.
Yeah.
But it all goes back to this, and I'll put a button on this. Irregardless of what we all may think or believe, we've created a checklist.
Okay.
What she look like, the boom boom and the cow and what she dressed like, what she looked like, what her net worth is. Women, they call them a checklist. Men have checklists too. And I went into this relationship and I said, this woman does not check off a lot of boxes for me. And yet for the women that I did say have the majority of those checklists, where are they at now?
Right.
I could not have been more wrong.
Right.
And so maybe God in the equation of this woman has said, you thought you had it all figured out, but I'm going to send you something that doesn't look, doesn't walk, doesn't talk, doesn't have any of these things according to this checklist that I've created. Next thing you know, we're at 5 years and I'm with this woman right now in a relationship that lasted longer than my last marriage.
Wow.